How to get a woman to think about you nonstop. Hey guys, I'm Apollonia Ponti, your dating and relationship coach that helps men get results and master your attraction skills. In this video, I'm going to show you how to get a woman to think about you nonstop. This starts with the emotional connection that you were able to connect with her. Emotional connection does not mean that you get over emotional and talk about your deepest desires early on. The emotional connection means you show her that you are the guy that she wants. So the time you spend with her is very important to the attraction phase. Make this time fun, light, and make your presence known. So in this video is going to be more about how to get her to continue thinking about you once you are in that stage of spending time together and now you want her to think about you even more. Tip number 1, do not be predictable. This is the most important out of all of them. You want to show an imbalance so she knows that she still has to attract you, that she still has to do some work to get you. Meaning if you text her good morning or good night all the time, then don't do it too much anymore. See if she starts to do this. Also, don't respond too early to her texts. Make her wait and get excited to see your name pop up on her phone. Tip number 2 is be mysterious. Let her wonder what you are doing. Do not post everything that you are doing every single second on Instagram or on Facebook, like what you're eating, who you're going out to dinner with, where you're at for happy hour. Instead, post less if you are active on social media. Also, being mysterious means temporarily disappearing. You don't want to disappear for too long, but disappear long enough where it gets you wondering what you are up to. So if it takes you a whole day to reply to her morning text, and then at night you finally text her back and say, I've had such a busy day. I hope your day was great and I'm going to head to bed as I have a long day tomorrow. I'll talk to you soon and good night. This message shows her she is not your priority, and women love this. They see you have a life that you love and it shows stability, which leads me into tip number 3. Tip 3 is do this a couple times. Not just once, but there are some dating coaches that will tell you to go off the radar for 3 days or 4 days or even 5 days. But let's be honest, if this woman is attractive and has her pick, she isn't going to be turned on by this because it just seems shady. You just have to pop in and out, but on your terms because you are the busy one. Keep this up for about 3 days. Once you start engaging in conversation again, she is going to be thinking, what are you really doing? She might think things like, does he have another girl? What is he doing that he is so invested in that he isn't giving me the time of day? This stands out from a lot of other men and what they're doing right now. Remember, you want to be less predictable during this time, which enhances her attraction towards you. I mean, most of the time, this girl might even say, when am I going to see you again? When you reach back out to her again. And this is where you want her to be. So tip number 4 is making the plans after being busy. Let me clarify a little bit of what I mean. You want to pop in here and there, but be less attentive during this 3 or 4 day time, meaning not replying to her texts a lot, not replying to her messages a lot, and just blowing her off because you're busy. Tip number 4 is making plans after being busy. When you start chatting with her again, just let her know that you've been busy with work, but also focus the conversations on what she's been up to and not always about you. You don't want to fully answer her questions because it brings more mystery to her. Once you do this, schedule something with her eventually and not right away. Why? The time that passes will get her excited to see you again. That time is critical to the attraction phase. Say something like this. Hey, I'm busy the next 2 days, but have some time on Friday night. Would you like to grab a drink around 7? I encourage all of my clients to do this because you don't want to become that text messaging buddy. Make sure your text messages are simple, to the point, and close-ended most of the times. By not making yourself so available will give her enough time to miss you and want to see you again. This is how you stick out in her mind. If a woman is not reciprocating any of this, then she might not be interested. If you are struggling with this attraction phase and you have your eye on a specific woman that you want right now and you just don't know how to do it, then I invite you to reach out to me for a private coaching session so I can give you the step-by-step process on how to do this and also point out what it is that you're doing wrong. If you liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up, and as always, subscribe if this is your first time visiting. And I'll see you again in the next video, and remember, you are always loved. Bye for now.